Hi, welcome to Candid Canvas once again. So, since the monsoon season is approaching, so we have a lot of queries in our minds, especially the girls who are worried more about their breakouts, dry skin, and skin tan. So, without wasting much of time, let's welcome Dr. Neha at Pacholi Luxury Aesthetics to ask her more questions related to your skin.
Hi, I'm Dr. Neha.
Welcome, doctor. And we would love to ask you one question, which is very important these days as the rainy season is approaching. What a girl should do about the skin care to keep her skin hydrated and protect her from detan and for her natural glow also and her breakouts, which is very common during monsoons.
Yeah, so as the monsoons have already approached, we must take care that we keep our skin clean and
Yeah.
stay away from any kind of bacterial infections.
Hmm.
So, changing your pillow cover case is very important in that
Yes.
case. Cleaning your scalp is very important. Every alternate day, washing your hair is an important step towards keeping the scalp and the
Which we
skin
don't do
clean.
usually.
Yeah, which we don't do
Yeah.
usually. And during monsoon season, there's a lot of bacterial growth happening.
Hmm.
So, we must take care about that. And oftentimes people get confused whether they should wear a sunscreen during monsoons or they shouldn't, but the thing is it's very important as UVA radiations do come and enter the earth's atmosphere and damage our skin. So even
Yeah.
if it is raining, even when it is
Hmm.
raining or it's cloudy,
Hmm.
we must wear our sunscreen every 4 hours. And second step would be, as we've
Because
had,
people they think okay when there are the clouds you don't
there's no
have to wear
sun.
a
Yeah.
sunscreen, but it's not that.
Yeah. As the sun rays will
Hmm.
enter, there is light around,
Hmm.
so your skin will get damaged. So, wearing a sunscreen is equally important during the monsoons, also.
True.
And as we've had a harsh summer, our skins are tanned, so we do need detan procedures like in clinic procedures like chemical peeling and a 4D lift can really help to get rid of the tan. And secondary thing during monsoons is people often tend to forget to drink water. During summers we keep drinking water, but during
Hydrate
monsoons, yeah,
yourself.
hydrating is very essential. And for hydrating we must keep drinking water, and in clinic procedures we must get our glutathione drips and NAD plus drips. They are very helpful in maintaining the hydration levels of the skin.
Yeah, they give you a natural glow without makeup.
Yeah, and
That I have seen.
And thirdly, we must always keep a mist along with us, like normal rose water without any vitamin E. If you have a dry skin, you must incorporate vitamin E in your toner. And if you have an oily skin, you can just keep rose water whenever your skin feels dry
Dry, you
and
can
dull
spray
and
that.
dehydrated. Even during monsoons, your skin can feel
And
dry.
on the makeup you can put that. Will it spoil
Yeah.
your makeup? That is the question from my audience.
Yeah, you can. A little bit of mist on the makeup is fine.
Okay.
If you have waterproof makeup, of course.
So my next question to you is about the double cleanse. What is double cleanse and how we should do that? Because usually people they don't do double cleansing. What do they do is just clean the face normally once after the makeup. So today we will talk about that deeply and doctor will tell you okay, why is it important and how we should do the double cleansing.
Yeah. What people usually do is they just wash their face with a face wash.
Okay.
But that is not enough. We really need to double cleanse our skin as we put on sunscreen and makeup during the day. So it's very essential that before we sleep, we must take out those things. In the morning, a normal face wash is enough, but at night, before sleeping, we must always double cleanse. For dry skin, we
And
can
how
use.
is it done? That's the
I will tell you.
important thing, yeah.
There are two steps in double cleansing. For dry skin, you can use some lightweight oils like coconut oil or the Centella light cleansing oil or some cleansing balms. And then after that, you just
Then
have
do
to.
the oiling clog your pores?
For dry skin, it won't. For oily skin, you must use micellar water and just massage it in circular motions and then remove the makeup.
Garnier is also good.
Garnier is also good. And then after that, you can wash your face with a face wash. So this is like double cleansing. Two steps are involved. Hence, it is called as double cleansing.
So which will keep your face clean throughout. Like deeply it will clean your skin so that after that when you hydrate your skin you will have a very good glow. So, doctor, just tell me, how is double cleansing different for different people? Like for normal to dry skin, you have to do it in a different way, and for oily skin, you have to do it in a different way. So, how is it done that you tell them?
Yeah. So for dry skin, you can use lightweight oils like coconut oil, and you can use Centella cleansing oil, which is lightweight. You must use that in a circular motion, massage it on your skin so
Okay.
that all the gunk and the impurities come out. After that, you must use makeup removing wipes, the
Okay.
dry ones, not the wet ones, as the wet ones may contain alcohol and irritate your skin. So the makeup removing pads are really helpful in that way. And after cleaning the makeup, then you must wash your face with a face wash. For dry skin, 30 seconds of face wash is enough. For dry skin, 30 seconds of face wash is enough. You just have to
Okay.
apply it in a circular motion and then rinse off. Now comes for the oily skin. Now, oily skin can be tricky if you use oils for the oily skin, as it can clog your pores. So you must
And then you
use-
can get the breakouts also, which
yes,
is
definitely during the
the
monsoon
concern.
season,
Yeah.
Then for that you can use micellar water.
Okay.
Garnier micellar water is good. Bioderma micellar water is good. You can use anything which does not contain oil. Probably for your eyes.
But it has alcohol, right?
It has alcohol, but that is in very less quantity, so it won't harm the skin. And for removing the eye makeup, people often ask that they are unable to remove the eye makeup with normal micellar water. For that, you can use little bit of coconut oil and then just wipe off the eye makeup, and after that,
Which will
using-
soften your
soften your
this
makeup
thing.
and then
Yes.
remove the dirt and the grime. And then face wash for oily skin is really very important after double cleansing. So for an oily skin, you must use the face wash for 60 seconds on the face and apply it in circular motion so that the gunk and the impurities come off easily.
Okay, so what I have experienced during my shoots, the makeup artist used to remove the makeup with coconut oil. So I also asked them that why you are using that, it will clog my pores. They said no, that is the best thing to do.
Coconut,
Yeah,
coconut oil
it
is
hydrates
very
your
good.
skin
Yeah.
side by
But
side.
then it has a very high comedogenic level. So for oily skin, you must be very careful while using coconut oil. I would suggest use coconut oil sparingly, like just for your eyes, or probably for your lipstick, not for the entire face, especially
Okay.
for your T-zone,
Okay.
as it can clog your open pores, as oily skin have open pores.
Right. And my next question is, what type of cleansers are good in the market, and what type of cleansers we should use according to our skins?
Yeah.
Like for dry skin, what do you recommend? For oily skin, what do you recommend?
We do have a lot of cleansing balms like Clinique cleansing balm, and then Dot and Key, which is
Yeah.
easier on the pocket. So we have a wide range of that, so people can use any one of them, whatever suits their pocket. And for oily skin, again, micellar water would be good. For dry skin, those cleansing balms are nice and they're non-irritating. If you ever feel the cleansing balms are irritating your skin, stop the usage and just use a normal face wash then.
So hope this information has given you a lot of informative tips. Stay tuned till the next episode and keep asking us the questions you want. We will definitely get back to you. Thank you for watching Candid Canvas.